circumference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Baez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. This is line to left. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? So striding forward now, Gavin Lux starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he missed with it. It's 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now
that one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McNeil is there, and there are 2 men gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Popped him up. Ramos over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Mets strike the first blow in this league championship series.
They certainly do, Matt, but this postseason has now moved into a 7-game series territory where the task is closer to a marathon than a sprint. 1 down, that's good, but still 3 more to go.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Dan. Nice job by them gaining the early upper hand in this series, but this one's just getting started. Now, if they come out tomorrow and stack another win in Game 2, that would be something to talk about. Let's see how this thing unfolds.
So the Mets got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest? Ripped down the line. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Yelich. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and there are 2 down. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to Tony Gonsolin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's Yoenis Cespedes, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this is foul for the first strike. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? Marcus Stroman hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and
oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, pulled toward right center field. Peterson is there, and he puts it away to stop the. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He has 9 base hits in 45 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jock Peterson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Lined into right, a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Next up is Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Kalarev is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Hard hit towards center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, the word around the league is that this is a pitcher's ballpark, but it's certainly not playing that way in this one. The last bomb makes it 4 home runs between these two teams, and we might not be done yet.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Blake Trinan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
And here's Christian Yelich now.
number 49.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is Bellinger. Gone!
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
So here's Pete Alonso as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the new inning set to get underway. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Striding in, Gavin Lux. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Popped him up. Davis shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
Liner in there for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
This pitch is popped up, and he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there. Ross Stripling comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ross Stripling.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Bellinger's got it.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up. Settling in now, J.D. Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he hits one on a line to left field. And Mookie will make the play. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count is 1-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Here's Jock Peterson now. Popped him up.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you in.
He's got it, and the Mets have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over. Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock on the run. He's there and records the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Jerry's Familia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. high and deep to straightaway right. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to
Leading off to the net, the right fielder.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
The third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Grounded down the third baseline. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Pollock. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Julio Urias. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Jed Lowry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Number 6.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit well towards the hole. And a base hit as that'll get the run in from third, and the Mets have tied this one up.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think it...
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Pollock at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Chopper to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Blake Trinan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Next up is Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on 1 finger. So, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to fight back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what do the players share with you heading into this contest?
Leading off for the net, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Conforto.
This is pulled into right. Bellinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Into the box now, Michael Wacha. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Long run for the right fielder. Hops this one up. Lux ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And there's one down now.
The
Here's Corey Seager, his career line against Walker. He's had success, 6 for 14. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. And it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Popped him up. Davis has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
High in the air into shallow left center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Yelich blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score, and the Mets have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to work.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he will make it in safely. He's in at 3rd as the go-ahead run.
Now batting. Center fielder.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. No balls and 1 strike.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score, the runner from 3rd.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat.
In now, Will Smith.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. This one skied out toward right. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Smoke toward third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him. And the second baseman is there to make the play. And Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Barnes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Throw gets him, 2 down. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here's Jeff McNeil. Set, here it comes. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And here's Christian Yelich now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Well hit to right. But a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. So the Mets have put themselves in a pretty good position in this series. And for more on that, here's our reporter on the field, Heidi Watney. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Back goes Peterson at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
And not in time as the run scores. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting. The
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front. Blake Trinan is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that's the second out. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. On the move is Peterson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Rosario brings it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And he gets ahead 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And another foul ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Ross Stripling enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 48. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in the 2nd with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And the throw is in time to get him to ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Count remains at 0-2. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready once again, Will Smith. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. At the plate, Gavin Lux will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Popped him up. Davis is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Shoots this one over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next for the Mets, Christian Yelich. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Pete Alonso. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Napjcyd will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he falls behind 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Here's Corey Seager, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. No balls and a strike to count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on. So the Mets are moving on to the Fall Classic, guys.
Yeah, they certainly proved they were the far superior team in this series, and I think we're all looking forward to see what they can do in the Fall Classic. Congrats to them and their fan base.
And now, what about the Dodgers?
Well, they weren't able to deliver the performance they wanted in this series, and that will surely leave their fans wondering what if. But I got to be honest, they deserve to be acknowledged for a great season, and I would look for them to be a top contender again next year.